Okay, so we're going to be starting pipes in perspective. Please use your pencil lightly. We're going to come in with a very thick pipe, and it's going to be going far and near, so it will be getting smaller and bigger. You don't have to draw along with me. Just watch first, and then see if you can do it later. All right, I like to come in on an angle on this one today, and just start out going in a different direction than normal. Then I'm going to come down and I'm going to draw on a 90-degree angle. Now this one is going to start to go further away. So here's the rule, all right? I have to measure how thick this is. This is almost 2 inches. It's 1 7/8. Okay, so 1 7/8. I'm going to go to here. Ooh, that's a little large. And then I'm going to mark that here. Okay, this is my 90-degree fitting. Now, instead of making this the same exact thickness, I'm going to pinch it together from this dot. I'm going to pinch it and come down here. So what this is coming in, and then this fitting is going away from us. Now, I'm not going to worry about making these fittings yet. Okay? So now I'm going to do another 90-degree turn. That's going to get smaller, and it's going to go this way. All right? In order for me to find out how to make this other line, I must take my ruler and measure. Okay? 15/16. Then, from this point, don't measure this area here and put it down here. That would be wrong. You have to put it on this top point. I'm going to take my dot here, and I'm going to pivot and bring it down so it's going further away yet. Now there's two options you have here. You could make this a T. You could just keep this going off, or you could just make this a 90. And in this case, I'm going to make a 90 on this. So I'm just going to erase that so it doesn't confuse me later on. Now I'm going to go ahead and maybe I'll do a 45 off this. Okay? So now I'm going to do a 45. It's still getting smaller. So I'm going to measure this. All right, I have 5/8 there. And I'm going to put my 5/8 there. And I'm going to go smaller. Hold your ruler or it will move on you just like it did on mine. Drawing with a feather-light touch because you will have to erase. All right. I'm going to go another 90 here, and it's going to go even smaller yet. Again, you can measure. I've got 1/4 of an inch, so I move that over 1/4 of an inch, and then I pinch it together. Now what I can do back here is just keep these going the same width, the same size. So these pipes are about the same size, and they'll just stay down small for a while. Okay, now I'm going to start to come back and get a little larger. All right, a little larger here. I might come right here, go across. See, this is so now I'm getting larger. So instead of pivoting together, I'm pivoting out. All right. Anything that's bigger than what it goes over is overlapping. Okay. I might have measured this wrong. I'm going to double check. Yeah. Didn't look right to me. There we go. Now this one I've decided I'm going to make a T. So I'm just going to have this go off the edge. All right. This one's going larger again. And I might just make it come right off the edge here. and get larger here. Okay, now right now I don't have my fittings in, but I want to go around and make sure I have my overlapping right. This pipe is bigger, so it should be erased. Okay? Now let's go back to here. 90-degree fitting. So we want to make this nice 90-degree fitting. We want to make this nice 90-degree fitting. Okay, this is erased. Now I need to make that little ring that goes around it. Now, I've got one finished. I erase, and then we'll get into shading in this in the next lesson. Now, this is what I want you to pay attention to. You see how this ring is going up? I don't want you to make another ring going down because that wouldn't make sense in with contour lines. Our contour lines will be going the same direction, otherwise we're going to lose that illusion of three-dimensional value. So here we're going to go there, okay? Now I did not make my fitting here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and erase my marks there. There has to be a little pipe in there. Okay, there has to be a pipe between the fittings, and you should erase those lines so it looks like there's good overlapping. All right, so here I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to keep it curving in this direction and go here. All right, now here's where we have that 45. Okay, on each side of your pipe fitting must have a ring. Now this one's going to be kind of covered up because of that other pipe. Here we go again. Here we go again, and this is where you're going to want a sharp pencil. See if this one's sharper. Because you're drawing smaller. Mechanical pencil would be real handy here. Yeah, some of those rings aren't that great. Okay. I think I just broke my rule here. This has to keep going this way. There we go. Erase this. Arch. We're almost done here with this section. Double check, make sure you have everything erased that you need. Maybe fix some mistakes like I had here. All right. Okay, so that's the next step, which I would like to see you try to get today. Then we'll go on to our shading